Just a quick one, guys. We've released our January merch drop, so do browse the new collection. We've got the Mr. Blue Nose tees, along with our Stauncho Meter tees. Do, as I said, browse the collection by going down into the link in the description, or going to rfcclothing.com. Anyway, let's get into today's video. And hello everybody, welcome back to the channel, guys. I hope you're all well. Before we do get into today's video, as always, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Rangers content. Okay, so Rangers, of course, finished their preparations, finished their second friendly, this time against Copenhagen, which ended in a 2-2 draw at Ibrox, of course, losing the first one to Hertha Berlin. This one was more of a actually starting with an actual proper 11. And as I said, I think Philippe Clement will be kind of happy with regards to the actual performance itself. We probably should have won if it wasn't for some defensive mistakes. But even from that game, still, I think the issues are still clear. The issues have been very, very clear for much of the campaign, even since when Clement has come in, of what areas which we need to strengthen. It's 17 days into this January transfer window, and still nothing has really materialised with regards to any deals. However, Philippe Clement, of course, was asked upon that. And in today's video, we're going to be discussing a bit of transfer news. We're going to be discussing a bit with regards to the Old Firm ticket allocation again, as there's been another update with regards to that, whilst also talking about the game again against Copenhagen, and maybe taking a look towards the match against Dumbarton that is up and coming. But for, of course, yesterday we brought you the news that Celtic and Rangers were both in talks with trying to get the away allocation back again for the derby. Of course, this sort of feud has been going on since 2020, 21, after the COVID season anyway. And to be fair, it's been back and forth in terms of actually the reduced away allocation's been going on for ages, but the no fans in the derby has also been going on for a little while now. And as I said, reports yesterday did state that Celtic and Rangers were in talks, active talks, over trying to find a resolution and trying to find something that they can try and come together and actually get away fans in for the next two derbies in the Scottish Premiership campaign this season. However, STV have basically provided a further update with regards to this, and Celtic's camp, and stated that they still may refuse away ticket allocations due to Rangers needing to try and sort the safety standards at Ibrox for away fans. So Celtic still not there yet entirely with bringing back the away allocation. As I stated, they have safety concerns for their supporters at Ibrox. This sort of comes after eggs were thrown on the away supporters when they come to Ibrox, so they want some more safety measures there, and they want their fans to be protected. So it could still go on, this sort of feud, for the rest of this campaign, despite talks currently ongoing. But STV have reported that Celtic still have sort of reservations with regards to it due to safety concerns. They have no problem with giving the tickets, but they just want their fans to be safe when they do go to Ibrox, which again, is just another situation with regards to it. So, that's a further update with regards to the away ticket allocation. Now, with regards to some transfer news, I say Philippe Clement has actively came out and spoke about a few things. Basically gave us the idea, of course, that we will be in the market for a new left back and other positions, and did state again, despite it being 17 days into this January transfer window, that Rangers will still be making a fair few additions before the deadline on February 1st. He did speak about sort of speculation with regards to Ridvan. Of course, reports stated the other day that a loan to buy bid had been rejected from Rangers from Galatasaray for Ridvan Yilmaz, and of course the Hellas Verona's links haven't gone away with regards to Yilmaz, with Sky Sports reporting that it was pretty much a done deal. He spoke upon that and basically stated, "I cannot respond on that for a player who is here. I'm busy with one thing. Everybody who is here is a player of Rangers, and I commit fully with all the staff to get the best out of them. But for every player at Rangers, if there comes an offer that cannot be refused or is a good thing for the club, then we need to discuss it. At this moment in time, that is not the case. Ridvan is here and he started the game. We will see. Players also need to show that they really want to be here in the next couple of months. We need to be prepared for everything, for every position, also make sure that we have solutions. That is one position that we have two players. One is in the end of his contract. The other one is here with a lot of rumours around. So it's clear that we need to be ready for that position. We cannot go in 3 competitions with one one left back. That is correct, and the other, his position is the same. The Belgian also spoke about with regards to more areas that they need to bolster, basically by said that everybody is aligned with that. We need a few more in certain positions. I know everybody in the club who is involved in that is working day and night about that. We are in contact a lot. It has been really busy with those things, but until a signature is set by three parties, the player, us and the other team, it is not done. So I am waiting and I'm focused on the players who are here. Besides all the talks that we are having with players, I am looking at other players. That is my job to do in January. That is why for every manager, when it is February 1st, we are always very happy that this hectic period is over. Asked if he thought Rangers were getting closer to making some more new signings, Clement said, "What is closer? As long as there is not a deal, you're not closer or further away. There are some things close, but it needs to be finished. I hear every detail about everything that is coming closer to signing or not. I know everybody is working day and night. I'm not frustrated. I want the best for the club and the best for the group, and I know everyone's working really hard for that. If it's tomorrow or the 31st of January, that is difficult because we can't control these things. Everybody is giving everything for the club. This is our main force at this moment in time. Everybody is there for the team, not for themselves. If someone thinks for himself, he'll not be a part of the team to start. That's the most important thing for me, that we have had almost all the players' individual talks. It's been the most open and honest and fruitful talks I've had with the squad about what they think and what they can do better. It was super interesting. So as I stated, Philippe Clement has basically stated that Rangers aren't going to be making additions, despite a lot of people getting anxious with regards to the January transfer window, and stated that they are in constant negotiations with players, which is very, very good to hear on that regard. Whether they're going to be back in by the Dumbarton game, that remains to be seen. We have done the January transfer window before, where we brought in Amad Diallo and Aaron Ramsey on the final day, and then they sort of bedded in. I would have rather them been bedded in with the sort of January winter camp out in Spain, but that's obviously not going to be the case, and we're probably going to be doing more later on business. A lot of things could have a knock-on effect with regards to Ridvan. If you ask me right now, Ridvan Yilmaz is going, he's leaving Rangers, and as I stated in a previous video, Owen Beck is one to watch. Owen Beck is a situation that we need to monitor. Apparently Celtic have been linked heavily over the last couple of days. However, I stated Rangers, there is extreme interest from Rangers, and they are still in dialogue with the player in the players' camp. So one to watch going into the latter stages of the January transfer window, especially with Big Yilmaz going out of the door. Owen Beck is someone that they want entirely, but as I said, Celtic are also a club I want to bring Owen Beck in as well. So it could be a battle between the two Old Firm sides over his signature, but I still stand by it. Rangers will be trying to pursue that player. But, of course, have to contend with the loan situation at this moment in time with regards to Liverpool. Liverpool have got to rubber stamp the deal, and at this moment in time, they're going through a sort of left-back exodus with every player in injury, that being Andy Robertson and Kostas Tsimikas. So something to keep a line on there. But yeah, quite a lot of stuff we've gone through again, guys. Of course, an update with regards to the Old Firm away allocation, as Celtic, despite being in talks with Rangers, still hold reservations with regards to giving Rangers tickets due to safety concerns, and of course going through the sort of transfer that Rangers are, or transfer news that Rangers are in negotiations with teams for players, are going to be making additions before the January transfer window closes, and of course with regards to Owen Beck, one to watch. So a lot of news today, guys, that's been discussed. As always, please do smash the like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Rangers content, and remember, we do have Rangers t-shirts available on our website, so do browse the collection by going down into the link in the description or going to rfcclothing.com. Thank you, and I'll see you all next time. Take care. Peace.